While everyone's either panicking that AI will take their job or getting distracted by AI art and chatbots, a small group of people has quietly started making serious money with a secret AI job. Some top experts are reporting rates of over $100 an hour, and in some cases, much more. But here's the surprising part. You don't need to be a coder, and you definitely don't need a fancy computer science degree. In this video, I'm going to show you what this hidden job is, where to find it, and how you can start using your existing expertise to get paid to train AI. Let's be honest, the conversation around AI right now is fueled by fear. Every other headline is predicting massive job shifts, with roles in customer service, accounting, and even coding facing major disruption. The common advice you hear is pretty generic and, for most people, not that helpful. Learn to code, or become a data scientist. This story makes it feel like if you're not some kind of tech genius, you're going to be left behind. But that's not the full picture. While the media loves to focus on replacement, they're ignoring the explosion of jobs centered on augmentation. Think of AI models as brilliant students who've read every book in the library but have zero real-world experience. They're hitting what experts call a data wall. They've already processed most of the high-quality data on the public internet, and now, to get any smarter, they need to be taught by humans with specialized, real-world knowledge. This is where the huge, hidden opportunity is. It's not about building the AI, but about refining it. It's a whole new type of work, where your years of experience as a lawyer, a copywriter, a project manager, or a scientist are now an incredibly valuable asset. AI companies need an army of non-technical workers to power the next wave of innovation, and they are willing to pay for it. So, what is this secret job? It has a few different names: AI trainer, model evaluator, or data annotator. But the core job is the same. You get paid to improve AI models by providing human feedback. Think of yourself as a quality control specialist for AI. You're the human in the loop, responsible for teaching the model nuance, checking its work for accuracy, and making sure it behaves in a safe and helpful way. This isn't just mindless data entry. It's about using your critical thinking and life experience. You are the bridge between the AI's raw power and the messy, nuanced reality of the human world. And because this work requires specific knowledge and thinking skills, it pays much better than typical gig work. While some very basic tasks might pay in the $15 to $20 per hour range, more involved projects pay more. And for professionals with in-demand expertise, that's where the numbers really start to get interesting. This is probably the point where you're thinking, this sounds a little too good to be true. So let's look at the actual platforms where these jobs are posted and the rates they're offering right now, in March 2026. These are legitimate opportunities, but it's still smart to be cautious of scams and do your own research. One of the best-known platforms is DataAnnotation.tech. They openly advertise starting rates around $20 an hour for general projects. But they are actively recruiting for expert projects in fields like law, medicine, and coding, where rates often start at $40 per hour or more. The work involves everything from evaluating chatbot conversations to complex subject matter expert tasks. Next up is Outlier, a division of the major AI company Scale AI. While some entry-level tasks might be in the $15 per hour range, they actively look for experienced professionals. An AI writing evaluator on Outlier, for example, can make an average of around $22 per hour. However, some users have noted that pay can be inconsistent, with rates changing from project to project. It's best to see it as a flexible income source rather than a full-time guarantee. Another platform, Mindrift, recruits for specialized projects in fields like coding, finance, and law, with advertised pay for these roles often in the $40 to $60 per hour range. And then there's Mercor. A recent analysis of user-reported pay rates showed a median hourly rate of $42 on their platform. Some specialized roles, like a senior financial reporting analyst, can even pay up to $105 per hour. Platforms like Micro1 have shown median rates as high as $75 per hour for certain specialized roles. It's important to be realistic. Those eye-watering claims of making over $150 an hour are typically for top-tier PhD-level experts working on highly specialized projects. However, earning $25, $40, or even $55 an hour is absolutely achievable for professionals who can prove they have valuable knowledge in a specific field. The key is that you're being paid for your expertise, not just your time. Now, breaking into this field and finding the right platform for your skills can be tricky. I'm going to be doing deep dives on each of these platforms, walking through how to apply and sharing my tips for landing the higher-paying projects. If you're getting value out of this and want to see more, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. So, how can you tap into this market? The good news is the barrier to entry is lower than you might think, and the application for many of these platforms is surprisingly straightforward. Here's a simple, step-by-step plan. Step 1. Reframe your expertise. Stop thinking about your skills in terms of your job title. Instead, take inventory of your domain knowledge. Are you a lawyer? You have deep knowledge of legal precedent. A senior software developer? You can evaluate AI-generated code for efficiency. A fiction writer? You're an expert in narrative structure and tone. Even being a history buff or a classic car enthusiast can be valuable for training niche AI models. This is your biggest asset. Step 2. Sign up for multiple platforms. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. As we've seen, the flow of work can be inconsistent. Getting on multiple sites maximizes your chances of finding a steady stream of projects. Start with some of the big ones. Create a strong profile that clearly highlights your areas of expertise, education, and professional experience. This is what the platforms use to match you with those higher-paying, specialized projects. Step 3. Ace the assessments. Most platforms will require you to complete qualification tests. These aren't just about getting every answer right. They're designed to test your attention to detail, your ability to follow instructions, and your writing clarity. Take your time, read the guidelines carefully, and give thoughtful, well-reasoned answers. This is your audition, and passing these initial tests is the key to unlocking projects. Some platforms even pay you for the time you spend on longer assessments. Step 4. Start with a focus on quality. When you get your first few tasks, your priority should be accuracy, not speed. Your work is constantly being reviewed, and a high-quality score is the single most important factor for getting more and better paying projects. Once you're comfortable and have a proven track record, then you can focus on working faster to maximize your hourly rate. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a legitimate, flexible, remote side hustle that rewards the knowledge you already have. For many, it starts as a way to make a few hundred extra bucks a week, but for some, it can become a bridge to a full-time career in the AI industry. The rise of AI doesn't have to be a threat. While some jobs will absolutely be transformed, this technology is also creating entirely new ways for professionals like you to thrive. The secret isn't learning to code, it's learning to collaborate. It's about taking the expertise you've spent years building and applying it in a powerful new way. The demand for human intelligence to guide artificial intelligence is real, and it's growing fast. By becoming an AI trainer, you're not just earning a side income, you are actively shaping the future of this technology. You're future-proofing your career by moving from a position of being automated to a position of being the one doing the automating.